The first thing that I agree with is the fact that America is very benevolent. I'm an immigrant myself, and being here and being accepted and being embraced by this country is incredible. But I'm also going to tell you what I disagree with. You said that 18 million people who have voted, you called them illegals.
I did not say they voted. I said they should be worried about them potentially voting.
You said they should be worried about the 18 million illegals.
Illegals, yes.
So first of all, I want to assert that I'm an immigrant, not an illegal, and I do not agree that anybody should be called an illegal. Just because they may have come into the country illegally, but then their humanity in itself is not illegal.
That's okay. Please don't laugh. Seriously, don't do that. Don't do that.
Okay, so that's one thing that I disagree on. The process itself could be illegal, but I disagree that the human themselves are illegal. And I also had a question. So I guess my question is, do you think that there is any common ground between conservatives and immigrants, or conservatives and liberals? And you're trying to make America great, and I think many immigrants and many liberals are trying to make America great also. So do you think there is any common ground and any way you could work together to make sure that together you're making America great?
So first of all, thank you for being here, and thank you for the courage of stepping up. So where are you from?
Cameroon, right in Central Africa.
Familiar. So are you green card holder or student visa?
I'm on a student visa.
Well, so you are what's best about this country.
Thank you.
I think you're unintentionally blurring a line, because you could not have hopped the southern border. You had to apply.
Right.
You had to wait in line.
Right.
And if you would have committed a crime in Cameroon, America would have pulled your visa and you would not have been allowed into America.
Agreed.
If you would have had a disease, you would not have been allowed into America.
Right.
So I don't think it's fair that someone from Mexico is able to hop across the border when you had to wait in line in Cameroon.
Got it.
Second thing, we are not calling, their status is illegally harbored in this country, people that are not here legally.
Right.
You are a legal immigrant. The conservative movement, everyone in this room, wants millions of more people like you in our country. What bothers me is that for every person that border hops and border jumps, we can't take another legal immigrant from Cameroon. And I guarantee you have friends back in Cameroon that want to come to this country, or maybe family, or people that,
Sure.
But for every person that comes here illegally from Honduras or El Salvador and Mexico, because of their proximity, it disallows us to have more legal immigration from countries that that should be here, like countries like Cameroon. So here's the problem, is in the narrative, we, people that wear this hat, we get misrepresented as being anti-immigration. We're not. We're anti-line cutting and border jumping.
Got it.
And you are not that, because you had to wait in line, and you are going to be, I want you to become a U.S. citizen. I want you to vote. I want you to be here for the rest of your life and have kids and grandkids, because that's what makes this country so beautiful and so unique. And so I think we actually have more in common here, and I think just look at the media narrative and take a step back and say, maybe there's a difference between people that don't obey the laws and come here and your own personal example. So God bless you. We're happy you're here. The best part of this country is people like you. So.